Hi, my name is Emily Neville. I'm a member here at Community Church of Ocean Pines. For my devotional today, I'm reading a poem story, it's kind of both, from a website called Heaven's Inspirations. This is touching, and I like it. It's called The Shoe Man. My alarm went off. It was a Sunday again. I was sleepy and tired, one day to sleep in. But the guilt I would feel the rest of the day would have been too much, so I decided to go and pray. I showered and shaved and adjusted my lie. I got there and sat in the pew just in time. Bowing my head in prayer, as I closed my eyes, I saw the shoe of the man next to me. Touching my own, I sighed. With plenty of room on either side, I thought, why must our souls touch? It bothered me, his shoe touching mine, but it didn't bother him so much. A prayer began, Our Father. I thought, this man with the shoes has no pride. They're dusty and worn and scratched. Even worse, they're holes on the side. Thank you for our blessings, the prayer went on. The shoe man said a quiet amen. I tried to focus on the prayer, but my thoughts were on his shoes again. Aren't we supposed to look our best when we walk through that door? Well, that certainly isn't it, I thought, glancing toward the floor. Then the prayer was ended, and the songs of praise began. The shoe man was certainly loud, sounding praise as he sang. His voice lifted to the rafters. His hands were raised high. The Lord could surely hear the shoe man's voice in the sky. It was time for the offering, and what I threw in was steep. I watched as the shoe man reached into his pockets so deep. I saw what he pulled out, what the shoe man put in. Then I heard a soft clink as when silver hits tin. The sermon really bored me to tears, and that's no lie. It was the same for the shoe man, for tears fell from his eyes. At the end of the service, as a custom here, we must greet new visitors and show them all good cheer. But I felt moved somehow, and I wanted to meet the shoe man. So after the closing prayer, I reached over and shook his hand. He was old, and his skin was dark, and his hair was truly a mess. But I thanked him for coming, for being our guest. He said, My name's Charlie. I'm glad to meet you, my friend. There were tears in his eyes, but he had a large, wide grin. Let me explain, he said, wiping tears from his eyes. I've been coming here for months, and you're the first to say hi. I know my appearance is not like the rest, but I really do try to always look my best. I am always clean and I polish my shoes, but I have a very long walk. By the time I get here, they're dirty and dusty, just like chalk. My heart filled with pain, and I swallowed to hide my tears, as he continued to apologize for daring to sit so near. He said, When I get here, I know I must look a sight, but I thought if I could touch you that maybe our souls might unite. I was silent for a moment, knowing whatever was said would pale in comparison. I spoke from my heart, not my head. Oh, you touched me, I said, and taught me in part that the best part of any man is what's found in his heart. The rest, I thought, the shoe man will never know, like just how thankful I really am that his dirty old shoe touched my soul. We never know who we're sitting beside in church. Let's reach out and make a new friend this week. God bless you. Amen.